Ant Fam. Show today. I already know. But look, Ant Fam. How y'all boys doing, y'all? Y'all already know the Ant Fam squad is back. Nigga, we back with another video for y'all today. Y'all already know. See what I'm saying? We back. And y'all already see on the screen what we finna watch today. I changed it up a little bit so I don't stutter on my words. Y'all already see. We reacted to the 600-pound life stars who sued the fucking show, nigga. What? How the fuck are you suing the show, nigga? It's yo fat ass problem that you got that big, nigga. What fuck? But anyways, y'all boys, I already know how we get down. Really come here, say thank y'all for all the support. Y'all already know how we gotta go. Let's show y'all where we at, bro. And I need y'all to keep tapping in with the videos, bro. Please keep tapping in. We at 52 Ant Fam lovers and supporters. I love y'all. Y'all Ant Fam for life. If I could do a better heart, ooh, you already know. But Ant Fam, let's get straight into this video. I see y'all boys when we get there. You heard me?
My 600-pound life usually documents people who have successfully turned their lives around and lost massive amounts of weight. However, after patients claimed they were forced to eat,
ripping out the fucking
were put under emotional distress and so much worse, stars of the show felt they had no option but to sue My 600-Pound Life's production company and Dr. Now himself. And in this video, we're looking at each of the stars who decided to sue and what went wrong for them, starting with the most serious of them all, James L.B. Bonner, whose story ended in tragic circumstances. James L.B. Bonner is someone that I've previously covered on my channel, in my video covering every star who died in My 600-Pound Life, and if you haven't seen it, you can probably guess how his story ends. He was only 30 years old and lived with some pretty rough circumstances.
Look at this
no one understands how hard it is to be over 600 pounds and missing a leg.
Damn! So hold up. Go back.
Circumstances.
So you miss weight.
No one understands how hard it is to be over 600 pounds and missing a leg.
Bro, you missing a leg, my boy? And your stomach like this? No believe. God damn.
Those two factors combined make getting around almost impossible.
Despite being in constant pain, LB actually had a pretty positive outlook on life and was one of the patients that really made it easy to support him because he actually tried his best. Despite his efforts though, his poor mental state and low self-worth was apparent throughout the show, despite him making jokes about it.
But I hate coming to grocery stores because I feel like 20 minutes after I walk in, I'm going to have a damn panic attack.
Because my whole life I've always been, one of the biggest people everywhere I've went. Then you add the fake leg into it, and I'm a 6'4" bald pirate. Of course people are gonna look.
Now despite the rough start, which included overeating and heavy drinking, which is already a sign of his poor mental health, LB actually made incredible progress on his weight loss journey, and in 10 months lost 262 pounds.
You lost 102 pounds over the last few months.
Yep.
That's fantastic. I'm proud of you.
Well, I can't thank you enough for giving me the tools I needed, so my whole outlook's changed. I know for sure I never want to be the person I used to be when it comes to food or alcohol again. I never want to fall back into that.
And LB achieved his goal of actually being able to run again in what seemed to be one of the greatest endings of a story in My 600-Pound Life history. However, it took a much darker turn. In August of 2018, at the age of just 30 years old, multiple news outlets reported that LB had taken his own life by the side of a road with a single gunshot wound. Before this, LB posted on his Facebook page that he needed to face his demons head on and thanked everyone for their support, which seems to me like a goodbye message to his fans. His family claimed that LB was a closed book, with his father claiming that LB wouldn't talk about his problems, but there were signs, and after his death, his family decided to sue Megla Media, the production company behind My 600-Pound Life. The lawsuit claims that after surgery, LB's life went downhill dramatically due to the rapid weight loss and lack lack of sufficient healthcare, LB's teeth became loose and some fell out, his vision became impaired, and he suffered from general malaise. All the while he continued to suffer psychologically and physically. The show continued to pressure. Now, these claims come despite the family saying they didn't think anything was wrong with LB, which is slightly confusing, especially as the lawsuit also claims that LB was struggling financially due to Megamedia not covering his hospital bills, and as a result was being contacted by debt collectors. Megamedia responded to the lawsuit, stating that the claims are without merit, false, and will be vigorously contested in court. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is the last time that this lawsuit has been mentioned, with this article being written in 2020. This wouldn't be the last lawsuit against Megamedia though, as 9 more previous patients filed suits against the show, which would be eventually consolidated into one major lawsuit. The first patients to file a suit after LB's family, of course, was Maya, Gina, and Jean, who you may remember from my previous video about her. Now, these 3 suits all alleged pretty much the same thing, and the trio went into the lawsuit all together, seeking damages of $1 million. They claimed the producers were negligent towards them, stating that the producers knew how risky rapid weight loss was and unhealthy eating habits were, yet pushed them in that direction for views. Now, as I've covered Jean before,
It's not even for views, bro. It's for your life, for you to better your life. Because either way, it's either you die or you change. To be honest.
To say, I don't feel like it seemed like she was being pushed to do anything. Jean was already living in filth, and it was the show that tried to pull her out of it. It seemed like Gina made the real shocking claim though, as she alleges that the company actually forced her to eat large amounts of food on camera just to fit the narrative. Gina was already someone who refused to take accountability for her life, as when she was scheduled for weight loss surgery, the weigh-in before that, she actually gained 13 pounds, which led to Dr. Now cancelling the surgery. Gina was also shown just to be incredibly lazy and selfish throughout the episode.
Beth lived with my mom, my sister, and her fiance, Keith. And usually it's either my mom or my wife that eventually make me take a bath. But I try to avoid it as much as I can.
That makes you take a bath?
Jay, you have to get washed up today.
Okay.
So I'll go in there and I'll get your bucket and get that ready for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But if my family starts to nag me a lot about it, I just rather not deal with everyone being upset with me, so I just do it. Maybe once a month.
Gina actually met a
Showering just once a month?
pretty unfortunate end too, as she died at the age of just 30 years old, which happened before the lawsuit had finished. Maya was the final of this trio, and she was actually also incredibly immature and had an awful attitude throughout her journey, blaming everyone but herself. After she missed her weight loss goal, despite sat there weighing over 600 pounds, she turned on her boyfriend, who had helped her throughout her entire journey.
I have to lose more weight now. And now I have a whole nother month of I have to do.
This is your fault.
Oh, you haven't lost that much. Yeah.
Because of the stress of you treating me like this.
What?
I'm about to melt down. Doctor Now asked you a simple question.
I've answered questions in the past. I could take a day off.
I hate you for doing this to me, Christian. Why can't you just answer the questions?
What question?
Oh, you're costing me my weight loss surgery and you're ruining everything!
No.
Damn it, Christian, stop! Stop!
I'll answer questions on another day, but I just
No.
I have the right to
No, you do not have the right when it comes to my life! Mom! Christian, everything up at the doctor's office!
I'm gonna stop out.
No! Mom! Mom!
Maya totally embarrassed herself at the doctor's office. Gina was shown to be lazy and selfish throughout her episode, and Jean was put on show as having some of the most, to be frank, disgusting scenes in the series. Now, you may have noticed the trend.
I'm in shock.
Each of these stars were put on display to the world acting completely awfully, but I don't see how that's the producer's fault. Even if you take them at the word and say the producers did force them to eat, the producers didn't force them to get to 600 pounds and live the way they were living. But I was even more surprised to see worried that this wasn't even the end of the lawsuits, as even more stars came forward to sue the show, and these weren't as hated as the stars previously. Before that though, I just want to quickly say that our high-protein digital cookbook, inspired by the high-protein advice Dr. Now gives to his patients, is now on sale. It contains over digital format. You can start right now. We're still providing recipes in our weekly newsletter.
Skip over the promo.
Nicole and Alicia all filed similar lawsuits, with David Bolton's being the most surprising. In February of 2020, David Bolton, the brother of Benji, who, by the way, recently was almost killed as he tried to repossess someone's car and was actually shot multiple times. Back to David though, he actually sued TLC for $1 million, as on top of accusing the show of negligence, he alleged TLC said they would pay his medical bills, but when it came to it, they went back on their promise. He also believes that Dr. Now and the team don't care about their patients, and are only in it for the money. David Bolton was taken advantage of by the producers of a reality show that was focused only on ratings, while neglecting the welfare of those who appeared on the show. I'll be honest, I find this one hard to believe too, especially the way Dr. Now expressed how proud he was with David and his brother after half their body weight.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
All right, David. You're almost half of the person you were before.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've done good. And keep losing weight, and within a few months you'll be ready for some excess syndrome removal.
Sounds good.
Benji, you're down a total of 324 pounds.
Exactly.
5 pounds more than David. You caught up with him. I would have never guessed that. So how you feel with that?
I feel good.
Great. All right, so we still got a lot of work to do, but overall, I'm proud of both of you. You've done very well. Stick with the program. And I want to figure out this interview. Okay?
I'm ready.
All right. See y'all later.
Dottie from season 4 was also part of this lawsuit. However, on the 14th of June 2025, literally 2 years ago as I'm writing the script, she's passed away too. Nicole, who I've previously just covered, Destiny, who passed away, and Alicia were all part of the same lawsuit, all claiming the same thing, that the producers of My £600 Life promised to pay their medical bills, but never came good on the promise. These were all filed in 2020, and eventually they were all consolidated into one massive lawsuit against the company. And in 2022, we finally had an update, and it may have went in a way you may not have expected. In the Texas Civil Justice Journal, an article was released titled Corpus Christi Court of Appeals tosses suit against producer of My £600 Life, which explained the outcome and gave us some more humiliating details. The patients claimed they were forced to do voiceovers for the show for 14 hours a day, threatening them if they didn't do it and forced them to eat foods they didn't want to eat. However, the lawyer nor the patients could give any evidence at all. Not to be insensitive, but I don't think anyone on My £600 Life needs to be forced to eat. It didn't take long for this case to be thrown out of court too.
Hold on, yeah, how you get forced to eat at your grown age, bro? You have your own will. If you don't want to eat, they're not just gonna force you to eat, bro. But you know you want to eat.
The author of this article claiming that the patient's lawyer seemed to be wanting a quick payday, expecting that the producers would want to settle out of court, but of course was sorely mistaken. Now, although this was the biggest lawsuit against the producers, it wouldn't be the last, as Dr. Now himself was actually sued for over $200,000 after leaving his equipment inside of a patient after surgery. Despite him seeming like a complete professional and a seasoned expert, Dr. Now was sued in 2018 for leaving a 29cm steel tube inside of someone. The patient claims she completed a routine surgery, but was left in extreme pain after she got home. She originally attributed it to the standard post-op pain, but after it got worse over time instead of getting better, she knew something wasn't right. And on closer inspection, she claims that this turned out to be a 29cm section of steel tubing and a portion of stainless steel connector that had been left inside her when she'd had a gastric band removed. Now, as of the recording of this video, no update has been given on this case, and we don't assume it's ongoing or they've settled outside of court. If you want to see more £600 Life.
Anyways, Aunt found quick short video. Nice calm video. But anyways, Aunt found. Hold on, let me take this out of my. Hey, it's not coming out. Anyways, Aunt found, thank y'all for tuning in. Drop a like, comment, and sub if y'all enjoyed this video. And just view the video, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just like whenever y'all see the video. I don't even gotta like the video. I just like whenever y'all see the video. It's cool. I love it. And I'm telling y'all, new videos come soon. I just posted on my Instagram story the new updated schedule. Tuesdays is gonna be gaming videos. Fridays is gonna be vlog / IRL videos. And Sundays will come back to reaction videos where we first started. But Ant Fam, I love y'all. You already know how we gonna end it. Yeah, God first. Stay blessed. Ant Fam. If y'all ain't got it down by now, I already know what we finna end it off on. Love y'all boys. Y'all stay safe. Ant Fam, y'all boys, we are out of here, y'all boys.